of the Christian Heritage Foundation of Cleburne, Texas, and the owner, Mrs. Mary Ann Mize, have these wonderful scrolls. This Torah scroll, the first 5 books of the Bible, the Pentateuch, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, and the Samuels, for a distinct reason. We have just passed an epic mark in the history of planet Earth. That is, the entire United Nations, by mandate, has passed a resolution and declared, as the laws of the Medes and the Persians, that no future administrator, no head of state can alter what they've done. They have passed a resolution stating that Israel is to cease and desist from East Jerusalem, from the temple site, and from the West Bank. The West Bank comprises 40% of the land surface of Israel. It's in the West Bank that this document, this ancient document, going back at least 1,400 years BC in its authorship, not this particular copy, but this is a hand-copied Torah scroll, but the original Torah going back at least 1,450 BC declares, first of all, that all of that land was given, according to Genesis chapter 12, verse 7, by God himself at Bethel to Abraham and his descendants, specifically through Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, not through other heirs, specifically through Israel. This document mandates that the tabernacle was to be set up in that land. This document, 1st and 2nd Samuel, verify the practice that for 369 years at Shiloh, the tabernacle was in place. That's in the West Bank. Israel cannot give up. It will give up its own heart, its soul, if it gives up its own heritage. Israel, hold to your position, because you have title deed to this property. In addition to that, the 24th chapter of 2 Samuel, in this document itself, gives you title deed, because there, King Araunah volunteered. David said, I want your threshing floor because the angel of the Lord has moved on me to make an offering, a sacrificial offering with bullocks and fire, and I must get right with God because I have sinned. And Araunah said, I'll give it to you. David said, no. You name the price, I will pay it. We want ownership of it. He paid him 50 shekels of pure silver, a huge amount in that day. It gives in this document, chapter 24 of 2 Samuel, it gives in this document the land where it was placed. It is now the temple site, the specific land, the previous owner who was a king and held the right to it, the purchase by David for Israel for sacrifice, the amount of the purchase. It gives in the title deed the specific statement that the bullocks and all of the wooden implements would also go into the matter of the offering, and David bought all of those. Israel, you hold title deed to the Temple Mount, to East Jerusalem, to the entire West Bank, and all the rest of Israel. We in America respect these ancient documents. If the United Nations does not, it falls into the hands of the living God, and it's a fearful thing to fall in the hands of the living God. God will preserve